Hey y'all, welcome back. I'm going to show you one last look at the propagation station. And by last look, I mean because I am now going to go ahead and repot these cuttings into a regular planter and see if they continue to grow. As you can see, some of them have started yellowing because I did kind of leave the cuttings in there maybe too long. So hopefully they'll still stay. I'll probably put all of them in one or maybe split them between two because they're just single stem cuttings. So I can put two or three together. So I'll probably do that and we'll see what it looks like. So I'll show you the final product once I replant them, and just to give you an idea of what is happening. You guys see the roots here that have been forming. I don't know if you can see that white. Let me put it against that yellow. There we go. Like the white, those are roots. So they are now ready to go into the soil so that they can, you know, bury themselves into the soil and start growing from there. So hopefully these will all be successful and we'll continue to have wonderful, these are all golden pothos cuttings. So hopefully they'll turn out good. So see you soon. Hello y'all. I know you don't see me. I'm kind of here in the corner, but I am sitting here in my plant situation. I am repotting those um, cuttings right now. So I just put the first one in that I showed you guys earlier. Or maybe I didn't show you guys. Let me see. This is what it looks like. It's now covered in soil. So you may or may not be able to see the roots. But what I did is I also used root hormone. And I'll show you what that looks like. This is the one I use. You can pick it up at like Walmart and pretty much anywhere. I've seen it in Lowe's as well, but this is trying to get the focus. It's by Garden Safe Take Root Rooting Hormone. Grow new plants from cuttings, and so it's like a powder-based substance here. And what you do is you will just dampen, and I'll show you how to do it with the next clipping. You just dampen the roots a little bit, which they'll already be because they're coming out of the propagation water. Just swirl it around in the root hormone powder and then place it into your soil. So that's something you can use. You don't have to use it, but it's something that you can use that will help the roots grow and develop. It says here that it is garden safe. Um, and you can use it for your favorite plants, including African violets, roses, poinsettias, philodendrons, geraniums, colas, uh, colas plants, and woody ornamentals, and most other popular home, garden, and greenhouse varieties. So I've done the first one. Like I said, I'm combining, and maybe I can show you. Let's see if this one has any roots here. Let's see what's going on. Yes. Come on up. All right. So you can see here, this one actually started sprouting in the propagation. Like that's a new leaf coming in. So hopefully it'll continue to grow when I move it on. But you can see how nicely they grew. So now they're nice and damp. And what I'm going to do is take this and just kind of dip them on in there a little bit. And then I'm going to get rid of the extra by just kind of tapping on them. Oops, sorry, you can't see that. Tap on them just to shake it off. And you can't really tell because the roots are white and the powder's white. Then I'm just going to plop it into the soil along with the other one that's already there. So hopefully they will continue to root. That one was actually doing really good in the water. Let's see. I have two more cuttings. I want to do two more pothos, and I also want to place these somewhere so where it grows, they grow. This one's fine size wise. It'll be fine. Look like um, these are still coming in. You can see the little like white, those are like new roots there. All of this is a root that grew in. So they came in pretty quick. So hopefully these will continue to grow. And so I'm going to just pluck off the ones that were yellow. and leave the healthy ones there. And I'm going to dip this in the root hormone as well. Definitely want to make sure I get those nice fresh roots too. There we go. Get in there. And then I'm just tapping it to shake off the extra because they are damp, so the powder is sticky. Okay, so we'll do the same thing. Just gonna kind of plop it in and we'll see what happens. I know you can't see the container right now. I'll show it to you once I'm done, but this is another one of my self-watering containers. So let's put it in. It's falling over because it's not quite there. And I think what I'm gonna do, I do have a second planter. I think I want to go ahead and use it for this last one because it's got a pretty decent set of roots on it as well. And I don't want them to be too crowded in this container. So I'll have to fix that one up. This is what they look like. I've already got the water ready, so I just got to put the soil in. So I'm going to finish packing this one in here. And for those who are new, this is my first time doing a proper full propagation like this. So I have no idea if this is going to work or how it's going to work. We can only hope. So I'm trying to give these stability so that they stay standing because I really would like for them to grow more up, but I do have a moss pole available too once they start getting bigger. So that's one word to the wise when it comes to propagating. Try to get short ones like that second one that I have in here, like you see right here, so that when you do repot them, they have enough room to go in comfortably. You can see what we have going on. These are 3 cuttings here. I have a lot of confidence in this one. I don't know why, but I'm hoping that it's very successful. But the other 2, we'll see what happens. All right, so we'll keep an eye out on these as time goes by. Now I have to find a place to put it. All right, let me go ahead and pack up my other one or prep my other container for the last cutting. And I'm probably going to do another propagation. I haven't decided if I want to go ahead and pluck that Philandrian and give that one a try, or if I want to try and propagate maybe some more of that pothos that's hanging down, which is where these original ones came from, my golden pothos. I'll turn this around a little bit so I'm not just talking. There we go. So yeah, I'm trying to decide where I'm going to prop, and excuse the way I look. I decided to go ahead and do this before I got ready for today because I was like, why take a shower, get dressed, and all of that, and get dirty? So decided to wait before doing that to do the propagations or transfer the propagations rather. So let me get these set up. If you've never seen these are self-watering planters that I got from Amazon. They are on my I found it on Amazon list, so you can find them. They come in different sizes and colors. As you can see, that other one came in white. This one was a black set that I purchased. I also have gray ones that are smaller. You may have seen some of those when I show like my house plants. So definitely easy. There are 2 big holes. They're kind of like equally apart in the middle there. That this string, which also comes with it, this is what absorbs the water in the bottom half, which looks like this. And that's how you water it. So once I set this up, I'll go ahead and put the string in here. So the string goes in like so. And then you will just tells you where the max water line align. I usually align the spout with where the water line thing is here. So you may or may not be able to see, but there it says like max. So that's how far they want you to fill it up at the max. And yeah, usually aligns there. So it goes in. And this is what they look like when they're together. And then all I have to do is put my soil in there. So it's not fully full because the max line is up here. But for now, I think it's good enough because those smaller cuttings are not going to demand as much water as, say, a bigger plant. And I'll probably fill it up more. I have a little bit of water left. I do need to re-up. I use distilled water. Usually I get the Good and Gather distilled water from Target, but I've used Food Lion, just anywhere as long as it's distilled water. That tends to do better for your house plants because it doesn't have all of the chemicals and other things that sometimes sink water or regular water can have in it. But it does have and it's what I use in like my appliances, like my Keurig as well. I actually use the blue water in there, but you can use that in distilled water also in your Keurigs. But it's more filtrated, and so it doesn't have all of the things that can cause like yellowing leaves or browning leaves because of what's in there. So that's why I always use distilled water in my house plants. So whenever you see me watering house plants or you see the water in there, it is distilled water, not sink water. All right, y'all, we're getting ready to do the final replant transfer here. Let me show you what the roots are looking like. Look at that. All of these are new roots, you're wondering. I'm going to go ahead and remove the yellow leaves coming along. And we're going to replant. And to be completely honest, I could probably just break this off and put it in there and let it start growing on its own. But I'm going to not do that and just replant. So we're going to do the same thing we did with all the others, which is dip these roots in that good hormone. Let me go ahead and move this thing here. I really look at that. Holding against my shirt, you can really see them because my shirt's black. Look how well they grew. Get in there. All of them may not get tapped. Let's see. It's so hard to get at that angle. They all have a little something on them. That's all. I just want to get a little help. All right, so you can see they're good and coated. I'm just going to tap the extra off there. And it's the only one going in this particular planter, so I'm just going to put it down in the center. Y'all can see in there. Just going to add more dirt to secure it. Here's the final result. I'll clean it up a little bit before I put it somewhere so it's not all dusty and dirty. But this is the final repotting here. And we hope that it will continue to grow. You all saw the roots. So it definitely has potential. It's so far so good. So yeah, that is the first transfer of propagations into soil. And as you saw, using the help of the root hormone, hopefully that will inspire it to keep growing. So let me know again on my house growings that typically come on Sundays. Um, let me know what you guys think. Oh, sorry. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll keep watching the progress. There we go. We'll keep watching the progress of the growth as they have been repotted, and hopefully they'll be successful. And now I've got to figure out what I'm going to repot next. What do you guys think? Should I repot the golden pothos, or should I not repot, but should I propagate more goldens? Because that's all of these were golden pothos. Or should I try my Brazil philandrian, which is not a pothos, as a lot of people think it is. Philandrian is like a cousin to the pothos, like a first cousin. But yeah, so the philandrian, if you've seen my channel, is the one that is going over my door, the long monstrous thing that I love. It's so beautiful. Yeah, so should I try to propagate a piece of that, or should I do more golden? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe. And also let me know if you've ever done a propagation station, whether it be this came from Amazon. My friend gifted this to me one Christmas. But let me know if you ever use something like this or create your own propagation station, or if you just propagate plants by sticking them straight into the soil. You can do that as well. But I want to use that full method just to see. But there's so many different ways. As you guys know, I also have a book that I purchased on propagation from the Hilton Carter collection. So you can read all about like the best ways to do it, the different ways to do it, all that tips and tricks, everything for all different types of plants. But either way, let me know in the comments how you feel about propagating. Where's your skill set? Have you tried it, not tried it, plan to try it, all of that. So keep watching, stay tuned for updates on these plants and my other house plants, as well as my gardens and balcony gardens. See you next time.